The woman sat silently in the corner of the luxurious marble lobby from sunrise until the building lights began to glow. Employees hurried past without offering a smile. Some rolled their eyes, others whispered cruel jokes, convinced she was just another desperate visitor trying to meet someone important. Hours passed. Security ignored her. Receptionists kept promising that someone would be with her soon, yet no one ever came. The strange part was that she never complained. She simply watched, quietly observing every face, every careless laugh, every act of disrespect. None of them realized that before the sun set, the woman they had ignored all day would sign every single paycheck they had ever received. Before we continue, if you believe kindness costs nothing, that everyone deserves respect no matter how they look, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories about kindness, hope, and second chances. Her name was Evelyn Carter, although almost no one inside Carter Global Holdings had ever met her. Years earlier, after inheriting the company from her late father, she had quietly stepped away from public attention. Instead of seeking magazine covers and glamorous interviews, she focused on rebuilding the business after a devastating financial crisis. She trusted experienced executives to manage daily operations while she traveled anonymously across the country, visiting offices without revealing her identity. She believed reports could be manipulated, but people's behavior toward strangers always revealed the truth. That Monday morning, Evelyn arrived wearing a simple navy blazer, comfortable shoes, and carrying an old leather handbag. Her luxury car had intentionally been left several blocks away. Even the driver had strict instructions not to approach unless called. She wanted to experience exactly what an ordinary visitor experienced. The headquarters rose proudly above downtown like a symbol of success, its glass walls reflecting the morning sunlight. A giant bronze plaque near the entrance proudly displayed the company's values: integrity, respect, excellence, compassion. Evelyn smiled sadly as she walked through the revolving doors, wondering whether those words still meant anything. The receptionist barely looked up from her phone before asking why she was there. Evelyn calmly explained that she had an appointment with senior leadership, but preferred not to announce her full identity yet. Instead of offering hospitality, the receptionist sighed loudly and handed her a visitor badge before pointing toward a waiting chair without making eye contact. Within minutes, executives, managers, and sales representatives crossed the lobby, many dressed in expensive suits. Some stared at Evelyn's modest appearance before dismissing her entirely. As the morning continued, the lobby became a stage for countless small moments that revealed something far more troubling than poor customer service. A janitor accidentally dropped his cleaning supplies, and several employees stepped over them without helping. A pregnant delivery worker struggled with heavy boxes while others pretended not to notice. An elderly maintenance contractor asked for directions and was mocked behind his back once he walked away. Evelyn quietly witnessed every moment, writing small notes inside an old notebook resting on her lap. Near lunchtime, 4 senior managers gathered near the reception desk after returning from a meeting. Their laughter echoed throughout the lobby as one pointed toward Evelyn, joking that she had probably been waiting all morning hoping someone important would rescue her career. The others laughed without hesitation. None of them considered introducing themselves or asking whether she needed assistance. One even suggested security should remove her because she was making the lobby look depressing. Evelyn simply lowered her eyes and continued writing. Only one employee behaved differently. His name was Daniel Brooks, a young facilities assistant responsible for maintaining the building. Carrying a toolbox, he noticed Evelyn sitting alone for hours. Without asking questions, he returned with a bottle of water and later brought her a sandwich from the cafeteria, quietly explaining that everyone deserved lunch, whether they were expected or not. He apologized for the long wait, even though none of it was his responsibility. Evelyn thanked him warmly. She noticed genuine kindness in his eyes, the kind that could never be taught during corporate training sessions. Throughout the afternoon, Daniel checked on her several times while executives continued walking past without acknowledgement. One vice president even complained that Daniel was wasting company time helping strangers. Daniel respectfully accepted the criticism but continued treating Evelyn with dignity. Watching him reminded Evelyn of her father, who often said that great companies were never built by brilliant strategies alone but by ordinary people choosing compassion when nobody was watching. As evening approached, the building finally quieted. The receptionist prepared to leave and casually informed Evelyn that she would need to return another day because everyone important had gone home. Evelyn slowly stood, thanked her politely, and walked toward the executive elevator. Security immediately stepped in to stop her, insisting that only senior leadership could access the top floor. Evelyn reached into her handbag and calmly removed a small black access card bearing only her name and the title, Chairwoman. The elevator doors opened instantly. Within minutes, urgent phone calls echoed through every executive office. Managers who had laughed earlier rushed back into the building wearing confused expressions. The board members assembled in the conference room, where Evelyn sat quietly at the head of the enormous table. Silence filled the room as realization spread across every face. The woman they had ignored all day was not merely another visitor. She owned the company they proudly represented. Evelyn did not raise her voice. She did not insult anyone. Instead, she displayed the notebook she had filled throughout the day. Every page documented moments of disrespect, arrogance, and missed opportunities to demonstrate simple human decency. She reminded them that billion-dollar companies did not fail because of poor profits alone. They failed when people forgot that every customer, employee, visitor, contractor, and stranger deserved respect before they deserved judgment. Then she spoke about Daniel. While executives avoided eye contact, she described the facility's assistant who offered water to a stranger, shared his lunch without expecting recognition, and chose kindness despite criticism. She announced that Daniel would immediately begin a leadership development program, receive a significant promotion, and help redesign the company's customer experience initiative. Shock spread across the room, but no one questioned her decision. They had witnessed the evidence with their own actions. Several executives received formal disciplinary reviews, while others were required to complete months of leadership and empathy training. The receptionist was not fired, but she was personally mentored because Evelyn believed punishment without growth rarely changed hearts. Some resisted at first, but over time the culture slowly transformed. Employees began greeting visitors warmly. Volunteer programs expanded. Managers spent time working alongside entry-level staff. The marble lobby that once reflected arrogance gradually became known for genuine hospitality. Months later, a framed photograph appeared near the reception desk. It showed Daniel welcoming guests with a smile beside Evelyn during the grand reopening of the renovated lobby. Beneath the picture, a simple plaque carried words that every employee passed each morning: respect everyone. You never know whose life, or whose future, you are standing in front of. The company became more profitable than ever, but Evelyn often said the greatest success was invisible. It was found in the smiles of receptionists who greeted strangers warmly, in managers who learned to listen before judging, and in employees who understood that true leadership begins long before titles and paychecks. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, share it with your family and friends, subscribe to the channel, and help spread the message that kindness can change lives in ways success alone never can. Before this story ends, tell us in the comments, have you ever been judged by your appearance, or have you ever changed someone's day with a simple act of kindness? We'd love to read your story. As Evelyn walked through the lobby one final time that evening, no one saw a billionaire or a powerful chairwoman. They saw a woman whose greatest achievement was proving that respect is never earned by wealth, titles, or appearances. It is earned by the quiet choices we make every single day when we believe no one important is watching. And sometimes, the person waiting silently in the corner is the one holding the power to change everyone's future.